How specific are you with your goals? We all know that when it comes to setting a goal, we need to be specific. In fact, the more specific, the better. This is because when we know exactly what kind of results we want, we are able to take specific and measurable steps to achieve them. But how do you set specific goals? How do you make your goals crystal clear so that you know exactly what you want? Well, that's exactly what we are going to talk about in this video. Hey, this is Sean from stunningmotivation.com. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you will receive more videos about achieving your goals and living a more successful life. Before we talk about how to set specific goals, do you know why you want your goals to be specific and clear? Well, because when your goal is specific, it allows you to focus better. For example, saying that you want to exercise to lose 10 pounds is more specific than just saying that you want to lose weight. Besides, a specific goal allows you to better come up with an action plan. You see, when you are vague and you are blurred with what you want to accomplish, it is difficult to come up with a plan. It will be difficult for you to formulate an action plan when things are not specific. Okay? If your goal is to become rich, do you know that there are plenty of ways to become rich? You can invest in real estate, you can start an online business, you can sell things, you can invest in the stock market, whatever. And as you can see, there are so many ways to get there. Therefore, if you're not being specific, it will be difficult to formulate a plan. Furthermore, setting specific goals motivate you. Now, which of these two scenarios are going to excite you? Number one, to have a 10-day holiday. Or number two, to have a 10-day holiday in Hawaii, take the Jurassic Park tour, ride a helicopter circling the island, and enjoy the white sandy Maui beach while sipping the famous rainbow cocktail. So which of these scenarios excites you more? The second scenario, right? This is why you want your goals to be specific. When your goals are specific, you are able to focus better. You can create a more viable plan to get there, and specific goals motivate you. Now, how do you set specific goals? Here's how. Number one, make your goals measurable. You want to make sure what you want to achieve is quantifiable, meaning you can measure the results. Goals such as to be happy or to become rich are not measurable. How do you know when you are going to be happy? How do you know when you are rich? Well, for some goals, it is easy to make them measurable. You just need to add in a number, like getting rich. You just set your goal as to earn $1 million a year, right? But what about things like being happy? Just ask yourself this question. What has to happen in order for me to feel happy? When you ask this question, your mind will then search for the answers. You will come up with something quantifiable like, I'm happy when I'm smiling. I'm happy when I make my wife laugh, or I'm happy when I'm able to enjoy playtime with my kids. So, as you can see, when you make your goals measurable, you become more specific with the results. And with a specific result, it will be easier to achieve. So quantify your goals, make them measurable. If they cannot be quantifiable, ask yourself this question in this format. What has to happen in order for me to goals, results? Number two, find out what are the lead and lag measures. Many times, we focus on the lag measures. For example, getting rich is a lag measure. Losing weight is a lag measure. To increase sales from X to Y is also a lag measure. A lag measure is something you can't control or work on. And most of the time, our goals are in the lag measure format. Instead, you want to focus on the lead measure. A lead measure is something that you can work on that will give you the results you want. Let me show you some examples. So, there are two measures, the lead measure and the lag measure. The lead measure is something predictive and controllable, while the lag measure is something that is uncontrollable and unpredictive. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, losing weight is a lag measure. The lead measure is your diet and exercise. You see, you can choose what to eat and what not to eat. And you can choose how many hours of exercise you want to have every day and every week, right? So you can control your diet and exercise. They are predictive. And when you work on your lead measure, which is diet and exercise, you will automatically reach your lag measure goal, which is to lose weight. Do you understand now? Here's another example. To increase sales and income. Again, this is a lag measure goal. What about the lead measure? Prospecting calls and sales presentation. The more prospecting calls you make and the more sales presentation you deliver, the more sales you are going to get. And you can decide how much prospecting call you want to make, right? This is a lead measure and it is controllable and predictive. When you work on your prospecting call and sales presentations, and you will achieve your sales number, right? Common sense. Lag measures are the results you want. Lead measures are the actionable steps that will get you to your results. Do you understand how the lead and lag measures work now? Most people only have lag measures, but they don't have lead measures, and they focus on the lag measures, which is a wrong approach. You want to find out your lead measures and take the right action steps to achieve your goals. And identifying your lead and lag measures will help you make your goals so much more specific. If you want to discover more about setting and achieving your goals, make sure you read this book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution. It is a great book and I strongly recommend you read it. I will leave the link in the description box below. And number 3, you can't set specific goals without a game plan. Many people have goals. They have things they want to achieve, but they don't have a game plan. This is like saying they daydream about building their dream house, but they don't have the layout plan or the blueprint for the house. Yet, they keep chasing the contractors to get their house built. I know, it is ridiculous, but this is what most people do in real life. They know that goal setting is important, but they don't have a plan for it. Remember, your action plan is the key to achieving your goals. Having an action plan makes your goals so much more specific so that you can focus on what to do and create real results. Just like creating an itinerary for your travel. If you travel to a country you have never been to, like to Malaysia, you want to know where you want to visit, right? Which hotels are you going to stay? And what are the attractions you want to check out? When your travel plan is comprehensive, you can travel with ease and confidence, right? It is the same with setting goals. To make your goals more specific, you need to come up with a game plan. Plan everything. Write down what you need to do. What actions are you going to take? And by when? The more comprehensive your plan is, the better your chances of achieving your goals. After all, only those who are truly committed will spend time planning their goals. People who are not committed to their goals will not bother spending time planning their goals. So these are the 3 keys to help you set specific goals and make them crystal clear. Make your goals measurable and quantifiable. Identify the lead and lag measures and create a game plan for your goals. If you want to discover more powerful techniques and strategies to set and achieving your goals, check out the extra resources in the description box. So, do you think this video is going to better help you achieve your goals right now? Let me know what you think. Leave your comment below. And that's all for now. See ya.